Hello, YouTube. I'm going to play another 5-minute game. My rating's 2022. I'm getting more and more confident. I'm trying to hit 2100. And to do that, I am trying to solve my issues with time management, which means that I'm trying to move fast. So this dude is confusing me with a strange opening. I'm just going to play bishop b5, bishop b7. Looks annoying, so let's just play f3, and we'll get some same-ish like structure. No big deal. Okay, so this guy has just grabbed a lot of space. I wonder if I've messed up at all, honestly. It just seems like he has a lot of space now. A lot of space. Yeah, this move seems to fit as well. Okay, I thought the bishop might go to actually a6. Okay, no big deal. So, how do we continue our development? King b1, knight c1 seems like a useful way to get the knight out of the way. Maybe bishop b2 and g4 can finally happen at some point. He wants to play b5 now. I'm going to stop that idea. Try to jam his queenside play a little to slow it down. Alright, we're doing okay on the clock. This guy's moving a little fast, but nothing too crazy. He's thinking now. Queen comes back to d8. Where's the queen going? Okay. So, going to try to get some space of my own, maybe. Oh, he's threatening this pawn? Threatening this pawn. So if g4 he takes and e4 is loose. So, okay, I want to play maybe hg. This pawn is grabbing some space for me. So we have an unusual pawn structure on the board, but I don't think that I'm unhappy here. I gotta watch out for this g pawn. I don't want it to become too weak, like if he goes knight f8 h7. But right, this is a little slow, and now I get off the move g4. So I can play rook h3, right? Knight f8, rook over, knight h7, too slow. So it looks like you're losing this pawn. You are losing this pawn. So this cannot be good for black, although it's not clear how I immediately break through. Okay, so let's take this if we have to. Or do I play rook h6 here? I play rook h6. Takes rook takes g6, gives me the h file. I don't really like that. Alternative is knight takes g takes. Knight takes queen h6. We gotta make a move. Gotta make a move. Rook h8 take. I'm gonna play queen takes g5 at the end of this line. I'll be up 2 pawns. Right, this is another pawn. My back rank looks safe to me. Like queen h7 he can play now, but I don't see what that's really accomplishing. Because things down here are well protected. My things are well protected. So somehow we need to increase the pressure. His rook's going to come to h1, I think, where It will be a little annoying. We'd really like to dislodge this knight on c5. Knight d3 is an idea. b4 is also an idea. Is rook g8 good now? It has to be, right? It has to be. Queen h6, queen d8, and I'm threatening mate. Queen f4 here. He has queen f4 also. But again, I have queen d8, and it looks like he's a little too slow to get anything going on my c1 knight. I think this move is winning. I think it's winning. It looks like I'm just crashing through here. I mean, the a8 square cannot be defended. Can't be defended. So this looks pretty good. Queen f4, queen d8. Oh, this move. I did not see this move at all. Didn't see it at all. So we have to trade queens now? Have to trade queens. And gotta be a little careful. I think I play this move. My pawn, watch second g5. Going to play this now. Get this knight out of c5. Maybe. Maybe I want to put my king on a3 first. Whoa! Okay. What? Right? Oh, knight d2, knight d2, knight d2. Alright, tricky. Bishop d. Oh, he has a knight c3 threats. Yikes. King c2, knight g3, king d2. I was going to play bishop d3, which gets mated to... Oh, my knight defends a2, so maybe that was playable. But okay. King d3 now feels right, or king d1. Oh boy, I gotta watch the clock here. So I just want this... This is annoying. Bishop f1. Eesh, knight e4 now. Then knight e2. I think, or something. What? Fuck, does this work? Okay. So we managed to pull that game out. Despite getting in big time pressure. Yeah. At some point, so I mean, okay, so this piece sacrifice, I'm up a piece, and I can slowly bring my pieces over to win his pawns. We got into some trouble. Got into some trouble here, where it looked like he could play knight takes d5. Oh, okay. Here I maybe should have played. Look, the point here is I want to play knight b8 to a6. But if I play knight b8, he plays king e5. And now if knight a6, knight takes d5, check. Bishop takes d5, king takes d5, knight takes c7. Okay, king c5 and king takes e4 is so winning. Is so winning. I was afraid that somehow he'd be able to scoop up my pawns. But yeah, it looks like I'm still winning here after all. We play some silly moves with this knight hanging. And we managed to win on time, which is lucky, because we're playing on a track pad here. So I'm happy I won that game. My rating now is 2040. We are rocketing toward 2100. We're going to get our rating back to a respectable place. I will see you next time.